I am Rabbi Jason Levine, one of the rabbis at Temple Beth Am in North Seattle. We're going to do top 10 questions to ask a rabbi in 5 minutes or less. Here we go. Number one, how do Jews pray and who do they pray to? Jews pray in 3 main prayer services a day, plus additional prayers for when we eat, when we go to the bathroom, when we see a friend. We pray to a singular God. Judaism is the first monotheistic religion. One God. Prayers are also about gratitude and saying thanks. Number two, what is the Jewish afterlife like? I don't know, but there's a lot of different views in Judaism, whether it's reincarnation, resurrection, heaven and hell, a great nothingness. The most common belief today is that our souls reunite with other souls and reunite with God. We don't know because most of Judaism is focused on today, this world, and how our actions impact where we are, not where we're going. Number three, how did Judaism begin? Judaism is a 4,000-year-old religion which began in ancient Canaan and ancient Mesopotamia. The first Jew, according to biblical text, was Abraham. Okay, number four, what are some important Jewish texts? The Torah, the 5 books of Moses, is our most important text. The Torah is a scroll still handwritten to this day, most sacred object we have. The Torah is part of the Tanakh, called the Old Testament by Christians. It gives the Jewish Bible of the 5 books of Moses, the prophets, and the writings. But Judaism, as we live it, breathe it, and enjoy it today, is actually based from a bunch of rabbinic legal texts called the Mishnah and the Talmud. They're all based in Torah, but how we actually live Judaism today comes from those legal texts. Number 5, how does Judaism teach us to act today? Judaism, it says, the world stands on 3 things: on Torah, on learning, on avodah, sacred acts, and on gimilut chasadim, acts of loving kindness to help each other in the world, such as tzedakah, meaning acts of righteousness, tikkun olam, healing the world. What counts is what we do to help the world around us. Number 6, tell us about some major Jewish holidays. Most important Jewish holidays are Yom Kippur, or Day of Atonement. Some other major ones are Jewish New Year, Rosh Hashanah, the 3 festival holidays, Sukkot, Purim, Passover, Shabbat, our Sabbath every single week. Coming up in a couple weeks is Purim, a super fun holiday of the Book of Esther with a lot of partying and craziness. Hanukkah, good holiday, actually not that important. Number 7, what is a bar bat mitzvah? Bar bat mitzvah is the Jewish coming of age ceremony, which happens around the age of 13. It involves many years of study, and it involves a student leading a prayer service, reading from the Torah, which is very hard to do, teaching about Torah, doing community service project, and of course, celebrating this amazing moment of becoming an adult. Number 8, tell us about different parts of Jewish groups. In terms of observance relating to laws, you have the Orthodoxy, Conservative, Reform, Reconstructionist, Renewal. There's a lot of ways Jews interpret the different Jewish laws. In terms of ethnicity, most American Jews are Ashkenazic, coming from Eastern Europe. You have Jews coming from Western Europe called Sephardic, Jews whose ancestry is from North Africa, Mizrahi, Jews who are native to Israel, Sabra, and Jews from all around the world. We are a very diverse people. Number 9, how did you become a rabbi? Long story, but our seminary is a graduate program after undergrad. I actually studied neurobiology, big career shift. I went to seminary, studied in Israel, studied back in the States. We learned a whole lot of different subjects, from the modern to the ancient to the practical to the religious, and eventually you receive the title of rabbi after a lot of learning. Number 10, what is the process to convert to Judaism? Judaism, we do not proselytize or evangelize. We're not looking to bring people to Judaism. But if you do want to convert, it involves a lot of study, usually over a year of learning about Judaism, our holidays, our traditions, and connecting with our community. 3 bonus questions. We have a little bit of time left. What does kosher mean? Kosher actually means something's acceptable or unacceptable, but usually refers to Jewish dietary laws, the most common of which are no eating pork, shellfish, or mixing milk and meat, but a lot of different types of Jews follow it in different ways. 2 more, what is a yarmulke and a talit? These are Jewish ritual objects. The yarmulke, or the kippah, is worn to show respect for God or the world around us. Like at a ball game, you take a hat off, we keep it on for respect. A talit, a Jewish prayer shawl, worn during services to remind ourselves of the commandments. One last one, why is 18 a lucky number in Judaism? 18 is from the word chai in Hebrew. This is number 8, this is number 10. It means life. When you summon 18, you wish them life. That's 5 minutes. We did it. If you want to learn more about Judaism, you can always contact me at Temple Beth Am. Ask any questions you want. Check out our services. We're here to teach. We're here to learn together. And we're done.